Good morning, everyone. I am Dr.S.Geetha, Assistant Professor, Department of English. Today, I am going to discuss about the poem To India, written by Sarojini Naidu. Here, we are going to see about the life of Sarojini Naidu. So, her early life and education, we can say that she was born on February 13, 1879 in Hyderabad, and her father was a scientist, philosopher and educator, and mother was a Bengali poet, and she was a child prodigy and wrote a play Mahir Muhar at the age of 12. And Sarojini Naidu lived in a full life of energy, patriotism, and dedication to India. She was a poet, freedom fighter, and the first woman to become the governor of an Indian state. She was born in 1879 and she loved poetry and wrote beautiful poems about India, nature, and love. Because of this, people called her the Nightingale of India. She traveled to England for higher studies but later joined India freedom struggle inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. She actively participated in protest, gave powerful speeches, and fought for women's rights. So even though she was busy with politics, she remained kind, cheerful, and full of hope. She loved meeting people, writing poetry, and encouraging youth Indians to fight for independence. Here, after India has become free, she became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. She worked hard until she passed away in 1949. Her life was a mix of poetry, patriotism, and service to the nation. So let us talk about the To India in the next paragraph. So to India, the we have three stanzas in this poem, and the first stanza it is like "O young through all the immemorial years, rise, mother, rise, regenerate from their gloom." So now the poet starts like the first day of a baby, how it regenerates the life. So here he talks about the young immortal years. So he feels that the thing is like the immortal years, and everyone should rise for their things whatever they feel in the poem. So young through all the immemorial years. So here in the this stanza, she conversations with Mother India, who accordingly to the poet is young through she is thousands of years old. In other words, we can say that India has existed since time immemorial, but she is still immature. So she thinks that still India is immature in the life of everyone. So next two lines from the same stanza, and like a bride high matter with the spears beget new glories from thy ageless womb. So here in the next line, the poet asks the mother of India to wake up and review from its gloom. It is like sleeping in other words, and the poet asks Mother India to give up the immaturity and ignorance. So in the last line of the stanza, she talks about the Mother India to bear new glories from her the ageless womb, like a high-mattered bride with the spears. So here the ageless boom means that Mother India, in spite of being thousands of years old, has the capacity to bear sons who will fight for her dignity and freedom. So we'll see the next stanza in the next series.